Let me show you how our God, our Yahuwah Elohim, does not change. He is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. He is the same in the front of the book and in the back of the book. Revelation 14:12 says, "Here is the patience of the holy ones, the set apart ones. Here are those guarding the commands of Yahuwah Elohim and having the testimony of Yeshua, the Lamb." In order to be truly saved and to be a true child of Elohim, you have to have both. You have to listen to the commands of the Father, and you have to have the testimony of the Lamb. Let me show you a picture of this in the beginning, in the Old Testament. It's in the book of Exodus. It's in the Passover. Our Yahuwah Elohim was about to make a great way of escape for the children of Israel. He was guarding them from the last plague, the plague of the firstborn. The only way for the covenant people to escape the judgment that was falling upon all of Egypt is they had to listen to his commands. They had to get in the house. They could not be found outside or else they would die. They had to come inside the covenant, and they also had to take the blood of the lamb and place it around their doorposts and their lintels. There goes your two right there in the beginning, the commandments of Yah and the testimony of Yeshua. The Lamb doesn't take away the commands. The Lamb confirms the commands of the Father by his own blood. Stop playing. Did y'all see the reel? Because Abba showed me that a couple days ago, and I was like, I want to share it now. It's your word, and I want it now. But anyways, he showed me basically the parallels of Revelation 14:12 in the Passover. I absolutely love it. And I love what one of my sisters here in Georgia, Kristen, she said, isn't that so funny how the house of Judah and the house of Israel, right? I've gone over this before. If you didn't know, you're grafted into Israel. You're a picture of Ephraim, the one who was born in the world, son of Joseph, but he switched his identity up in the father, Jacob. He adopted him. It's a picture of the Father adopting us. Okay, so now that I got through all of that. Isn't it funny how Judah wants to keep all the commands, but without the lamb? And isn't it funny that Ephraim, right, the ones who we're a picture of, isn't it so funny that we want the lamb, but we don't want the commandments? That's the majority. They're like, oh, Jesus, 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 Jesus. Don't know nothing about the kingdom. Don't know nothing about listening to the Father. They actually think that the Son came to do away with the Father's word. Lord have mercy. You gotta have both, y'all. And so I want to share with you as well this beautiful passage of scripture about the prophet Isaiah. He prophesies something. So it's chapter 11 and it's verse 13. Actually, let me back up a verse before. It says, "He shall raise a banner for the nations and gather the outcasts of Israel and assemble the dispersed of Yehudah from the four corners of the earth. And the envy of Ephraim shall turn aside, and the adversaries of Yehudah will be cut off." Yehudah is Judah, y'all. Okay. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not trouble Ephraim. When Messiah comes, he's putting all this crap to bed. He's going to be like, you, Judah, Judean. This is your brother. Ephraim is your brother. Yeah, he's of the new circumcision of the Spirit. He is a child of the Father. Stop this mess. Stop it. Yes, there are plenty who don't know who the Messiah is. Now they know they're doing their best to try to keep the commands. It's impossible for them to keep 613 commands. Impossible. You can't do it without the Lamb. I mean, you can't do it anyways. He's the one who could do it. That's why you need him. Because he is the door. He's the way inside the house. He's the way to the Father. Oh my goodness, when he comes, there's a great humbling coming along with it, okay? Every child of Elohim will be humbled. Great slice of humble pie on the day that he returns. And he is going to shush everybody who has this complex about their DNA, telling everybody else that the Messiah is not for them. Oh yeah, he's going to be handing out gifts, just like Oprah used to do. You get a car, you get a car. He can be like, you can be humbled. You can sit down, and you can sit down. All of y'all can sit down at the bottom of Mount Zion, and y'all can hear me speak the truth, okay? All of y'all can sit down. And if you don't learn to love one another, I might make you scoop poop for 1,000 years, just so you can have that huge slice of humble pie, just so that you can see that I, the Messiah, am for everyone who listens to the voice of my Father and is covered in my blood. I am for everyone. Period. Period.